Good morning and good evening. Welcome back to the stream. We are back, presumably, hopefully. Starting a little bit later, and potentially I'm going to keep it like so. I'm not gonna say anything. Oh, it's gonna stay like this. But today was the first day where I tried streaming an hour later. Like that was something that I had talked about previously, and yeah, so far I am liking it. And I am going to try it out, I think, for a couple of more days and see what happens. So, net. So, what I'm going to be trying right now is, oh yeah, that was captured. I'm going to try to begin, I guess, yeah. So, I talked about it on one of the previous streams that I have an idea that I'm going to be stopping with the development stuff that I did for the previous. Like I did previously, the like technical test, whatever I called it. I'm gonna say I learned stuff, but it was pretty pointless. But hey, if I did, maybe there was a reason why. Anyway, what I am trying to say is that I'm going to go for a bit of a different approach, something that I'm more accustomed to, something that I've practiced more. And I'm going to try to do that to get a better grasp of what it is that I need to do. Because I think that's where I kind of ran into an issue that I too early squeezed myself into a situation where the only way forward was through the path that I'd already made, and there's just not enough room for exploration. And the best way to do that is to just start again. And the project, it took a while. I think I should have stopped it a bit earlier, but hey, that's just how it is. So if you're wondering why I am not yet starting, that is because I am trying to get Godot set up. So, okay. Now let's go Godot mono, I believe this one. Yes. Okay. Hey, it still picks up. That is awesome. So, top-down shooter, yeah. As you can see, this is the project name. So right now, one I'm going to call this is, I'm not going to call it, I'm just going to create a new one. Yeah, I'm actually going to disable this for a little bit. No. Huh. I guess I don't have that one. Which one are you? Not video capture. This one. Huh, that one isn't bound. Interesting. So I'm going to be making a new project. Projects, yeah. And then let's call it question mark. What was it? Actually, let's do it a bit differently. New folder, question mark games. Yeah. So colon folder, and this one is going to be trapped. Yeah, let's call it trapped. Alright, yeah, so this one's gonna be forward plus, not compatibility, version control, git, create a folder, and let's call it question mark trapped. Yeah, that looks good. Create and edit. Okay, can get that back up and see what happens. So I have a list of tasks that I am going to be doing, but before that, I'm just gonna kind of wing it until I figure out how C# works and how I'm going to be using it. So what I want, I do want a 3D scene. I do want a node 3D. So this is just gonna be root. Let's name him capital. Sure. And then root world. And let's add 3D. So if I remember correctly, instance 3D. Yeah, let's do a mesh instance. So that's kind of the base of most stuff. Let's make it a box. Let's just turn it into a ground thing. There we go. And then it needs a collider. Child. Static body. No. Wait, static, this can't be moved. I guess, yeah, static body. That's actually an interesting way to do it, since I think that in Unity it's like the opposite. You have the mesh being a part of the static body. Maybe I should do the same. Yeah, let's try doing the same. Kind of makes sense. And then collision shape 3D. Collision shape 3D is a box shape that is 10, 0.2, 10. Yeah, that's what it is. I guess I'm just gonna manually set the shapes. Then, yeah, so the ground is here. Okay, just create a new folder, scenes. Sure, let's save that in the scenes. Root. Could have called it main, whatever, that's fine. And now I want to add character variety. Doesn't actually matter. Is there gonna be a difference? Bone system. Something rigid body. Physical bone. Animation. Yeah, animation. Animate sprite. No, maybe not. So maybe it's just gonna be like a model, a mesh instance, or whatever. Or it's gonna be imported. So that would be the best case scenario. Let's do. Right now, I just want to see if the C# stuff works. So we're gonna add a mesh instance. We're gonna turn it into the good old bean and raise it up. Now here is something I like to do. Mesh instance 2. Right, and you're gonna be 0.5. No, this one. Huh. Are you using the same mesh? Let's use a new one. 0.5. Yeah. Okay. And I believe that is forward. Yeah, Z's forward. So there we go. That's just to see like the direction of stuff. And it's pretty handy, especially while you're trying to figure out which way you're facing. Okay, so that's done. So now for this fella, we're going to add script. And we're going to be using C# inherits 3D template empty. Yeah. Path. No, we're going to go scripts, and then I'm going to call this character dot player dot cs. Open, create, and it turns up VS Code. Yes, I do. Trust the offers. Right, and it has absolutely nothing. So let's take a look. How do I get position? That's not it. Godot dot position. No. Oh wait. Process. This. No. Override. Process. There we go. Yeah, the base process. Good. Now, the specified Godot executable is invalid. Select Godot executable. Alrighty. Yep, that's selected. Reload VS Code supply settings. Okay. Now, there should be something. Okay, position. So it's capitalized. Position, but it's a vector free. Yes. So I guess conversion of types is done for us. That is beautiful. That is something I like to see. Okay, so how do I do this? Position is equal to new vector free math dot sign for delta. Sure. Float q. Yeah, I'm just doing some tests. I'm gonna be back to doing regular stuff in a moment. 0, 0. Right, and then let's try to run this. C#. No C# project currently loaded. Aha. Yeah, so you are confused as to what to run. So I assume I'm gonna have to fix that later. That's fine. The inspector might be out of date. Please build the C# project. Okay. Build project. Oh, okay. I get it. So now I am going to have to build it. Can I run it without building it? That would be something. Select current. Okay, it auto builds it when I play run. Cool. It does take longer to load. Makes sense. There's no camera in the world. Also makes sense. Camera 3D. Okay, let's go like so. Preview. There we go. Okay. Oh, I know what's happening. F is equal to delta. Can complicity invert implicitly, not complicity. Implicitly convert double to float, that's fine. There we go, and we have the bean swaying. There's no lighting right now. If I add directional light, yeah, not like so, but let's have it like rotated a little bit. There we go. We have a bean swaying side to side. All right. Next up, I guess I would like something to have that I can use. So let's pop into Blender, I guess. Do I have a Blender tab? Yes, I do. Okay, let's remember what I'm doing here. So I wanted a kind of character-esque thing. So let's box it, I guess. How do I do the hood? Okay, I have an idea how to do the hood. The cloak, that is. So do I just box it? Yeah, let's just box it. So it's all gonna be just in the same, and then oh, maybe I guess I can do this a little bit. Yeah, so that's going to be the front. Oh, okay. 90. Front. 180. Okay. That's the front. I have to remember some stuff. Okay, what do I need? What are the main points? I need a head. Okay, yeah, that's kind of the body. I need a head. So let's just extrude, scale it down, give it a neck, extrude. Okay, that's going to be the head. And now, actually, I don't think we're gonna need a head. So let's try making the cape now. Cube. Yeah, that one. No, not that one. That one doesn't work. Interesting. Right. So here was my idea. I kind of do it like so. And rotate it. bring it in closer. Okay. Like that. Then I do that. Rotate this by the z-axis, but that's not going to work, so I'm going to have to undo the rotation. This by the z-axis, like 30 minus 30, I guess, yeah. Rotate this one by 30. Then just making sure I have both. That doesn't do what I wanted to do, so no. Okay, guess I'm gonna have to 0 0.2, 4, 5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8. Yeah, let's go 0.8. This one, 0.8. Okay. And then this one, if I now tilt it this way, and I guess spread this one out on the X and close this one in on the X. Is it breaking anywhere? No, but there are some artifacts for some reason. No idea why. I guess it's just stretching the quad, so that's fine. Okay, and I do want this to be in closer. So, nope, not hide it. Actually, what am I doing? There is a much simpler way to do this. I am forgetting. This is the front. So I'm mirroring on the X axis. Yeah, okay. Vertices, yeah. Yes, okay, good. That is working. Let's do clipping. So this side is clipped. Now I'm just gonna move this. And then also do that. Bring you in. That's fine. Okay. Okay. So far, I am pretty happy with how this cloak is turning out. Okay, yeah. There we go. Now I wanted to make sure it's more in. I don't want it to be that fanned out. This one doesn't have to be here. Nope. Okay, no, that's not gonna work. So let's bring it in. Bring that in from the top. I guess even more. Okay, now I can clean it up a little bit. That looks about right, actually. Yeah. Hey, Steffi. Welcome back. Nice to see you. Just a reminder that I would like if you would tone down the profanity, though I guess. Yeah, sure. Right. And also, likely harasser restricted. Ooh, there's like a moderation message. Hey, I thought you were on vacation. Yeah, 1 second. Where do I? Man. Yes. Okay. And sorry about the forgetting. I forgot. Oh, yeah, all good, all good. Just a reminder. Yeah, so I was, yeah, kind of on vacation. I don't know if you watched the video on YouTube that I had posted, but basically, I kind of put myself into a corner since I just put way too much pressure on myself starting um, something more serious on the Thursday before that, last Thursday, I don't remember, but I decided to take a break. I decided to just kind of, I don't know, just re-energize, I guess, in a way, and that's kind of worked. Just figured out some stuff I needed to figure out, and now today I was just hoping to give it a shot, like to see if, okay, was streaming early really that big of a problem? Was that just kind of draining me? And right now I'm feeling that the answer is actually no. I think what was happening was, well, I guess two things. One, streaming the moment you wake up is not actually that good of an idea, since I'm just basically a zombie for the good first 20 to 30 minutes. So right now I started streaming half an hour ago, so from 6 my time, so like an hour later for your time. And so far it has been great. And also I've just finally started on the new prototype. I'm not going to overcomplicate it. I'm just going to do it and see what happens. So I guess in a way I am back from a vacation, but that vacation was weird. It was good. It was good. So, and how have you been doing? Last time I remember you wrote, you were in kind of Sims hell trying to make stuff work. Let's get this up. Yeah, let's scale like that, scale like that, and then okay. Right. And then let's put that, bring it that way. And I think that's gonna be a pretty darn good cloak. Okay, yeah. Let's bring that in a little bit. That as well. Taper it off. Yeah. Okay. It's a bit square, I know, but that's fine right now, really. That's nothing more I can say about that. I'm doing good. I decided I will take a complete stop from game dev for the next year or so just to work on my coding. I hate to admit this, but the original scripts for Lord, before they got deleted, were complete spaghetti. I'm not even exaggerating. I'm more or less self-taught on everything I know about game dev, and didn't get me very far. For the next year, for I know maybe a few months, I'll simply relearn how to code. Okay, yeah, sounds like a plan. Yeah, and if you're feeling that coding is the one thing that's kind of holding you back from doing progress um in Lord, then definitely, yeah, I'm rooting for you. Do you what's your plan? Do you like, since you said that you're going to be not doing game dev, are you going to be focusing on non-game dev style programming for now? Is that like some how you're going to try to learn a bit more of it? Also, another question would be how in depth are you hoping to go into programming? I think I'll start focus on relearning. Think of when you first open an engine. I'm going to start from their point zero. Okay, okay, makes sense. Yeah, okay. Best of luck. Then, yeah, I think just getting a fresh perspective sounds like a good idea. If I can, like, I guess share something that actually really helped me just feel more confident about programming. Like, I'm not saying that it's necessarily going to work, but I really enjoyed reading through this. It's just game programming patterns, and what it is, it's just a book about, I guess, certain stuff that kind of repeats itself in while making games, and then just explanations for how you could write that in code. Like it's for C++, but it doesn't really matter. The same stuff applies for every language. And the reason why it helped wasn't the specific patterns necessarily, but just the idea that, oh, there are actually patterns in programming, and it's just a different way of thinking about it. And that really helped me because I was very much stuck in like seeing code like by the words that I was writing, like by the actual commands, the lines, etc., and not necessarily by having like a more broader perspective. So that's just something that I found helpful. Like, it's the same thing where if, for example, in writing you could just focus on like each word, sentence, or paragraph, but you could also have like that broader perspective of, okay, this is the culmination, this is the introduction, this is a build up to some kind of like sequence, etc. So this is just basically going to talk about different terms that are more like akin to what is a build up in programming, what is an event, what is what I guess what else, like what is a state, what is a prototype pattern, etc. So it was very useful for me, so I thought I'd just drop it in here. Okay, so just doing cleanup for a little bit, and I am not gonna touch this anymore. Okay, so now I assume I could just oh, and I also noticed you're using Blender. I also downloaded it, and goodness gracious, it's so complicated. Yeah, can't argue with that. Can't argue with that. at the very beginning, at least, yeah, it has so much stuff, so many buttons, and honestly, that's just gonna be like try it out. Like, um, the one thing I can say that not complicated in the normal sense of the word, more so it's a lot to take in. Oh yeah, definitely. Like, there are just like there are tons of modifiers, and if you watch any YouTube tutorials, people are going to use at least 3 or 4 of them. There are tons of ways how to model stuff. There are tons of different views. There's object view, there's edit view, there are vertices. You can select faces, edges, etc. Like there's lots and lots and lots of options. But like with time, you kind of sift through what's actually needed, what isn't needed, and at that point, it's actually pretty simple. Like it actually just starts feeling like modeling with clay or with Lego or something. So it is pretty darn. It also gets fun. That's one of the biggest parts for me, personally. Why are you off center? That is very interesting. Okay, because this is off center. Okay, yeah, this has to be at 0. There we go. Okay. Right. So we have this. Let's bring it in. And I have the hood and the character. Now, do I want this to be... I might as well. Yeah, it just makes it look a little bit better when it's a little more flowy. Oh, and this is what was bugging me. I guess not that specifically, but this. Okay, I know why that's like that now. Hmm. Yeah, that's because that's a box head. There we go. Yeah, that's worked. The character is looking good. Thank you. Yes, I am. The idea I had for like making this as simple as I can is just have some kind of figure that when looking from top down, you could see the hood and that basically be it. Like it would rotate like that. Kind of twist down. Oh no, okay, yeah. Twist down when running, etc. And hopefully that will look right. Yeah, okay, I think I like how that's gonna look. Okay, next, what else? Animations, yeah. Not animations, I guess I need a hand for now. So this is gonna need to be all the same. Okay. Ooh. Oh, and before I forgot, I made a bit of art in Photoshop for the interdimensional thread for Evergreen. Whoa. Okay. Okay, damn. So did you make like the that looks so eerie in a way. So is it like what do you call it? Did you draw the actual like transparent figure? And then are these just photographs of like that you've edited down? Because damn, that looks. It looks like something has been burned onto old camera tape. What does it call it? Like camera film. It's a nice effect. It's a paradox entity, an impossible certainty. It shouldn't exist, but it does exist. Therefore, it should exist. Okay, it's very. Okay, that kind of made its way around my head. That sentence. They're all photographs from real life, and the entity is something I found from Google and edited to my liking. Nice. Okay. Yeah, those are some nice pictures. Like the final compositions. Nice. Are you planning on using them in any way, like in the game, or is it this like for reference or inspiration or marketing? I don't know, even, or just playing around and seeing how it looks. The story is that it travels through the universes, and whenever it encounters a civilization, it morphs into what the. Oh, okay. I'm liking this. Okay. The story is that it travels through the universes, and whenever it encounters a civilization, it morphs into what the civilization finds the scariest. For example, those images are from Earth, so I decided to make it a sci fi horror eye from the 1930s. And no, I'm not simply making images for the sake of making images. The first photo is from 1931, the second from 1994, and the third from 2005. Interesting. Okay, that's really cool. Damn. I really like that backstory. Um, yeah, like it morphs to whatever the civilization finds scariest. Interesting. What happens when what happens if a civilization um like what happens if a different civilization finds out about this creature and that it transforms to whatever scariest for this civilization that it encounters? Then what happens when it like comes to them? Does it transform into itself? Is that how they see like its true form or something? Or like is it just always like nothing? It would always stay as the first form it becomes when encountering the civilization. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that is a really cool idea. Like a concept. For like a threat to a civilization. That's why even though the first image is from 1931, it keeps the same for even in 1994 and 2005. Okay, makes sense. Okay, let's try saving this. Trapped. Now enough about me. How have you been, and how's work on Questionmark? Well, how I've been is up and down really. Oh, that peaked. Uh, I know it just got a bit overwhelming once everything kind of started sinking in. I gave myself that little break. I had that like idea of, I guess I can even show it like it's in Milton. Like it was all pretty clear what I was going to be doing. Like there was this plan of okay, there's like either the turn-based like design or the turn-based prototype or the real-time prototype that's kind of closed off. I have decided that I am doing this one first because this one is just the same as this one but with some extra restrictions. I kind of decided that I was just taking a little bit of a break. We went to Riga with my fiancée and everything was going great, but then came the, I guess, right now, Doomsday Thursday, and I should have started streaming, but I just completely didn't want to. And the reason for that was just that I was kind of forcing myself to think in the same way that I did while I was still working at my old job. And that felt just too restrictive and too stressful. Like everything was so important, and if I didn't do it, then that's like a catastrophe kind of mentality. And even though I didn't never explicitly said it like out loud, oh, that something bad will happen if I don't do something, but it was still the way I felt. So I was expecting you. Okay, yeah, I forgot that I had set the schedule. I'll put the vacation stuff off now. But anyway, oh, I guess then if people are expecting it, then yeah, makes sense. But like, what actually happened was that I know, kind of burnt out, and I decided to just r- try to do things a bit simpler. So I stopped with the streaming for then. I stopped thinking about the game and I just did kind of whatever and slowly thought that, okay, I'll just try without forcing myself to get back into the groove of working on my own projects, also taking care a bit better of myself. So, exercise, etc., all of the good stuff. Eating healthier, started making more of my own food. That was also great too. Had some extra reasons why I had to do that, but that was just a nice addition. And yeah, after that, yesterday I was kind of also thinking that okay, I'm feeling much better. Just I feel an overall decrease in the amount of stress that I'm feeling, and was really happy about that. But I wanted to get back to this, and it also still felt a little bit flaky, like it was better overall, but still not the best. And what really helped was when my other half kind of said that, you just dropped all of your habits all of the sudden since I was just doing whatever. And my routines and everything were just helping me to feel better about myself. And somehow hearing that, it clicked in a different way that, oh, my routines like streaming early, like working on games, etc. It wasn't necessary. Like the thing that she didn't say that, oh, that helped me to make more progress and get more stuff done, but she said that it helped me feel better about myself. And that was something I didn't think about. Like, usually when I do routines, like something I add into my life, like be it exercise, running, streaming, etc., it's usually because of some kind of goal. It's because, oh, I want it to be because I'm going to work on this game, etc., etc. But I never phrased it as, oh, I'm doing it because after doing these things, like every day, like, let's say, for example, or every other day, I just feel better, like overall. And so that is why I decided, okay, I'm going to try it again. I'm going to get up. I didn't feel like the streaming instantly was working part, so I delayed it by an hour, just gave myself more time in the morning, which was awesome. And then I tried streaming again, this time with just going straight into my idea and just also letting myself work on whatever in a way. Like I have deadlines, etc., but I'm just gonna try to limit myself to not overspend time on stuff. Like I'm technically overspending time on the model, but um, yeah, and just yeah, I'm just gonna try to go from there and just with a bit of a different perspective. I'm not gonna do all of this stuff, do all of these routines because because it's all in the name of the game that I'm making and the ideas that I have, which were kind of starting to feel a bit like I'm captive to incapacitated by the ideas, but I'm just going to do it because after doing it, I just feel better. And yeah, so far so good. I'm glad you're feeling better. Streaming is, of course, difficult. So if you feel like you need to move the time further, then do it. Yeah. Thank you, Steffi. Yeah. I definitely think that I might just move the stream up by an hour. And yeah, hopefully that's going to just make things a little bit nicer. So, yeah. Speaking of Questionmark, well, here's the plan. The plan is I am going to make the dumbest, simplest, quickest prototype I possibly can in the shortest amount of time just to get at least 1 second of gameplay where I feel like, oh, this is going in the right direction. That is my goal. And for that, just to be very, very specific, there's going to be some kind of enclosed environment where there's going to be the player. I'm scrapping the idea of, oh, I'm going to develop the game for a year and only then add the player. That's a stupid idea, honestly. Like, I still stand behind the meaning why I wanted to do it, but yeah, that's not gonna work right now. Maybe for later, but yeah, going to have some kind of enclosed area. There's going to be the player. The player is going to have like some move, attack, absolutely basic actions. There's going to be an enemy, a friendly, a boss, some kind of companion. Yeah, the arena, some kind of decor, like just minimal stuff. Combat, 2 attacks, like some animations, basic animations. The AI, it's not going to be anything complicated. It's going to be absolutely randomized. It's just going to do whatever, and hopefully I'm going to be able to tweak the whateverness to a point where it's not too spazzy, and then at that point, I mean like jittery, just jumping around too much. And hopefully in all of that mess, I am going to find something that kinda looks like a game for at least a second. So right now I need like a tree, a box, a wheat field, basic, end game, restart UI, particles, yada yada, tree shake animation. So I am trying to do just that. And the first part of that is I need to make a character. Assets. Yeah, let's do assets. So this one is going to be player. Let's make a player folder. Player. I'm gonna have to figure out. Now, I don't think for a prototype you need much sentience for the AI. Yeah, so I'm going to use give them as little sentience as possible. Like, here's the fun fact. Like, if you use randomness, you'll quickly notice that you can get situations where things appear smarter than they actually are. And I'm going to use that. I'm going to use the fact that randomness really helps with that. So, going back, we have the character, we have like the shovel, we have everything. I want some animations, and I dread doing quick animations, but I want something, so let's try it out. Okay, so first up, I need to kinda merge this in here. No, this is parent. Control L. That's not it. Randomness with a mix of set structure is, to me, the perfect way to portray sentience in an NPC's AI. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I can agree with that. Okay, layout. How do I do this again? Select linked, new. Blender merge meshes. Merge multiple meshes, single. Control J, of course. Yes. No, that's bad. Is it? Okay, I know what's wrong. I need to apply. Yeah, there we go. Control J. And then now that is the center point. Okay. Let's go to the front. Yeah, that's the base. Oh, I have been opening Milton and I am showing what I'm doing. But that's a-okay. Now I see. Okay. What was I doing? Okay. I want to move the origin to 3D cursor. There we go. Because now the character rotates in the right direction. Now I can go to animation and let's see. I want to. Wait, no, this is not. Wrong thing. Is it wrong place? I have forgotten so much. Wow, it has been a while. This is particle properties. Yeah, that's not what I'm looking for. Looking for groups, vertex groups. There we go. Cape, assign, and then body. Assign and remove from cape. And then also I want hand, and into hand we're going to assign and remove from here and remove from cape. Okay, now if I choose hand, oh, no, select hand, there we go. Then select body, yep, that's good. Select cape, that's good, great. So I have every group separately. Now I would like to doing bone stuff is difficult, but if I do bone stuff, I have some other advantages, maybe, hopefully, I don't know. Sure, let's try that. I am potentially doing something very stupid, but if I am, then that is all right. Viewport display, I want in front. There we go. Okay. Let's get this to the center. No, so this one is, let's go up, yeah, in front, and then we are gonna go here, right, select you, cursor to selected, this one, selection to cursor, and now from the right side, from the left side, I guess. Yeah, this is, I want it to be here. Is this, so this part is, okay, let's just scale this on the Z to 0. Selection to cursor. There we go. Yeah, so now I have the bones. And then I believe, no, it's that way. With empty, wait, no. I can do cape, body, hand. Right. This one is going to be hand. Body and cape. You could use the cloth simulation thing to make a better looking cape. Definitely. I think, I'm not sure how Blend works. Oh yeah, definitely. Like for a final thing, I would probably use the cloth simulation, or even just a next step up. What my plan right now is, I am just trying to do stuff as quickly as possible, so that best case scenario, I could kind of make this prototype that I showed in Milton today, like in a day, because it's just something that I experienced in a game jam where we were a 5-person team, and I just pushed really hard that we would make the very first prototype in a couple of hours, and we did, and we just were running completely as fast as we could, taking every shortcut that we could. And after all of that, the best part of it was that after those 3 hours, we had something. And at that point, it was no longer a question of what do we still have missing. Like, since everything was already there, it was just pretty bad. Now it was just a question of, okay, we need to improve this. And then, since you have everything in front of you, like visibly, you see every part in front of you, you can pick the part that you see is the most the most egregious, like what stands out the most, and improve that, instead of thinking that, oh, okay, I need to improve this because this is going to look, this needs to look in a certain way. Like, that isn't necessarily the case. Once you have like a reference for how everything looks together, then it's much easier to just pick what to work on. So that is the idea that I'm going for right now, is that I'm just going to put everything together so that I see each part for what I've written down in that Milton document. And then at that point, I'm going to say, okay, what needs the most improvement? Maybe it is the character's cape. That's what needs to look better. Maybe it looks just fine, and that's all. Like, this is all that's needed for the first prototype, and I much more need to work on just adding more sound effects, or more text lines, or more randomness to the AI, etc. So yeah, so definitely I could do this with a simulation. But right now I'm just going to simplify it because it lets me make the animations a bit quicker. So that Control P with empty groups. And right now, if I look at here, yes, I have them. And now, there we go. We have a bone that controls the cape. We have something that controls the body. I'm going to say that actually, Control P, keep offset. Yeah, this one, pose mode. Oh, that is the wrong way. This one, Control P, keep offset. There we go. Pose mode. Yeah, there we go. And then also, I am going to, yeah, that makes sense. That, Control P, keep offset. Yeah, I want this to kind of just, yeah, that's a rotation bone, like a body thing. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. That's not what I want. Well, it's past midnight for me, lol. I think I better head off to bed. Enjoy the rest of your day. Yep, you too. Thanks for dropping by. Have a good night. Okay, no, I know what I need. I am going to, because that feels annoying to do, so I'm going to not have an offset here. And I'm going to not have an offset here. Yeah. I'm going to make a new bone. Put at the center, and I'm going to call this bone the root bone. And then, all right, so this one can be control. No, this being Control B, keep offset. And this one is also, no. Control B, keep offset. There we go. And now if I go into pose mode, this just rotates like that. This can go like so, yeah, so it's like kind of disconnected. But if I move this, then it is all connected. Great. That's what I want to see. Now, let's just do a sanity check and Godot X Blender export to Godot. Updated workflow guide for beginners. Oh, lovely. Hey everyone. Yesterday was a guide titled 3D models in Godot, what I've learned so as beginner. I want to find Godot while preparing a Blender file for exporting before exporting. Apply transforms. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's something I might have to do. Object mode. Control A. Apply all transforms. There we go. Then axis alignment. Align XYZ axis correctly between Godot and Blender. What does that even mean? Okay. I do not know what the correct alignment is, so I'm just going to skip that step for now. What are we doing? We're demonstrating two methods to import Blender models into Godot using GLBGLTF, a feature-rich format using .blend, directly importing Blender project files using GLBGLTF. File export GLTF 2.0 in Blender, just export settings, export to Godot project folder. Using .blend, see both methods, open Godot and find your advanced import settings, click actions, configure import paths, click re-import. Why choose either? Okay. GLTF, more control over what's exported, includes textures, animations, smaller file size. May require additional Blender setup. Pros, quick and easy, great, less control over files. Okay, let's give it a try. So, let's just go into Blender. Let's select everything, export GLTF 2.0, And I am going to can I seam link Windows does symlink work? Açılı game around as git repos. I want to create symlink stuff, git cloud plugins, add-ons. Aha. Okay, yeah, so oh wow, this is just like everything deleted here. Edit one. So uh okay, yeah, so not a high priority for now, I assume. But it's something. That's chat. Okay, table of contents. Okay, I think I'm going to just try question mark trapped. Let's see. Let's make a new assets folder. And let's put models. No, I do not need another one. Delete. Okay, models and player. Export. Okay. That has worked. And now let's return to here. Let's turn off Blender. And let's take a look. So this is the player. Let's call this player. And let's add this here. Hey, there we go. Nice. And then let's make this editable children. You might be wondering, why am I doing editable children? Well, I had an idea and I want to see if it works. So we have cube, what is a hand actually, and can I add that? Okay. Let's move it about a little bit. Yeah, it's the bean, and let's turn the bean into a cube instead, and let's make it 0.1, 1. There we go. A bit longer and a bit 0.2. No. 0.1. Yes, 0.2. There we go. Yeah, and then it's just so your transform position is going to be 0. That's not right. 0. I want your local position to be 0. That is not correct. Hello. Well, I guess that's just how it is. Maybe there should be a way, most definitely, how to do that, but I am not going to be. Nice. There we go. And now we have something that resembles a sword. So 3 meters. The reason why this is wrong, that makes sense, is because the character is right now 5.8 meters. Let's make the character 1.7 meters tall. Yeah, 1.7 meters tall. Apply all transforms, and then let's go back here. Oh, I need to export. GLTF. Geometry, animation. Yes. Export. And there we go. The character is now smaller. Let's realign this right here. Okay. Oh, this needs to be even smaller now. So 1.5. 0.5. 0.1. Okay, no. 0.02. No. 0.05. 0.04. 2. Yes. There we go. Yep, that looks about right. And there we go. We have a weapon in hand. And hopefully with the animations, it will just work. Well, let's see. If I move the player now, the player moves. If I move the armature moves. If I move the skeleton moves. If I move the cube moves. If I move the mesh instance, it moves, I guess. Yeah. Wait, no. Oh. Yeah, the bones aren't exposed. Oh, that's going to be a problem. The bones aren't exposed. So who? So. Right. Okay, I guess I'll have to work on that. Maybe just make it multi-object, maybe something like that. An empty object that always follows a certain bone. That could also work. That could really work. And just copies the rotation, location, etc. of that. And then I have that exported, and it is good to go. Okay. That is a possibility. Now, let's just... I'm going to end this shortly. Just gonna try to make a quick little run animation. So, if I remember correctly, I want to enter new action, run. And then... first up, I want to, in the pose library, there was something. You know what? No, let's first do idle. This is gonna be idle. Insert location rotation. Yeah, let's insert location rotation of all of these, and that's done. That's just idle. We're not going to be really moving that much. Now, let's make a new one. Be saved, create fake users. But I do want it to be saved. Next, we want the run animation. So for the run, I'm going to tilt this forwards. Yeah. And then insert location rotation. And then how long do I want the animations to be? Does it really matter? Insert location rotation. And then I duplicate here, and that's kind of it. Let's do end frame 19. Let's keep it. So from 0 to 31. So from 0 to 30. So I want this one to be on 31. This one to be on 15. This is so okay. That's it. All right. All animations start at 1 and at 31. Not 1, 31, and then the middle point. So now I always know that this one is 32 and the middle point is 16. There we go. This has been driving me a little crazy for too long. Now it's going to work properly. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 frames later, we have this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16th frame, we have that. That's still wrong. That's still wrong. That is still wrong. Wait, no. Wait, it's good, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. No, it's still 16. I can't count. Yes. So does it have to be then? Is a 32 frame animation? Yeah, what is the middle point? There is no middle point. On 32 frame animation, that is right. There's the first frame and there's the last frame. Wait, but that one is 15 days. Oh, okay, so that's fine. That is fine. So now if I do that between that and there we go. We have a floating person. Let's make also like on frame 4, copy on frame 4. On frame 4, insert location rotation. Okay, yeah, this doesn't have to be that. Cert. Sure, that's kind of works. And then I can stop it. And now save export as DLDF. And now I go here. That is ready for running. And now animation player. There we go. I have an animation player. Animation run. Okay, our body, rotation, etc. Yeah, that's okay. Adding imported animation, right. But where's the other one? There should be two. Did I not? Yes. Run idle. Action editor, I think. Dope sheet, no. Action editor. I want another view here. I want drivers. No, not drivers. Nonlinear animation. So push down this one, run, and idle push down. Yeah, okay, and then export now. Export. I assume that. Okay, Godot is gonna crash. That is normal. And by normal, I mean a little unexpected, but okay. Trapped. And okay, we have animation, idle, and run. There we go, idle. Now if I play idle, that does nothing. If I do run, how do I make you loop? Autoplay unload. Onion skill passage. A loop. Animation looping. Okay, can change loop mode animation embedded in another scene. Okay then. Can I make you loop? Okay. Wait, I can do this. Advanced input settings. Ooh, this is fancy. Okay. I like this. Player cube. 1 second. I'm back. There's some interesting stuff here. Player cube 002. I don't know what that is. That looks fun. Looking at this one, so I'm gonna make running linear looping, idle linear looping. Save to file. What does this do? Save to file. What file? What does it do? It's just import settings. I guess re-import. Okay. Now I just go open up Godot again. Software. Godot, stable mono, Godot. Trapped. And Here, run is looping. Okay. Then I go to run and I play it. And it loops. Okay. And then that's the time of it. How do I change the playback speed? No, that's just the scaling of it. Seconds. Frames per second. Let's do 15 frames per second. 2 frames per second. No, that's just the viewing of it. 30 frames per second. 32 frames per second. There we go. Yeah. Can I maybe increase the speed of this? No, I cannot. Can I in the animation player? Speed scale. There we go. Okay. Let's play it. Turn this into a 2. Yes. Can I turn into a 3? Okay. Does that look like a running animation? I think I need to be lower to the ground, but it's something. Okay. That is something for now, and I am going to end it here for the stream. I'm going to try working on this. After it, I'm going to go have breakfast, etc., do all the other morning stuff. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Have a great rest of your day, morning, or evening, and I will see you